Welcome back, Nor'easter Nation.
We're back.
If you are on the East Coast, I hope you are enjoying your lunch. And perhaps if you're on the West Coast, you're just getting into work, maybe grabbing a muffin. So wherever you are, we are so glad you are here with us on Giving Day.
Yes, yes. Happy Giving Day, One2Give Blue Day. Just a reminder, the website, if you want to make that gift right now, is une.edu/one2giveblue. It even rhymes, so how can you forget?
Exactly. And as you make your gift, and I think you will see some wonderful names running across the bottom of this screen, and you can be one of those great names. I also encourage you to head to the website because you can see we've got leaderboards with percentages of alumni who are making these gifts: alumni, faculty, staff, students, parents, friends. See where that is. We have some funds. Tara, do you have a little update on where the funds are?
I do. Well, I tell you, I made my gift.
Where did you make your gift to, Tara?
I made my gift to the Makerspace because I am super inspired by the Makerspace, and I wish that I'd had a Makerspace when I was in college, but I don't. So I love that it exists.
And if you were wondering what a makerspace is, you can go check out some of the videos that we did earlier this morning and get a great tour of what happens in a makerspace and who gets to take advantage of it, which is everybody.
There's when I went in to make my gift, it was sort of astounding how many different things you can give to, and so I guess what I'm saying is you can give to unrestricted and not have to make a choice, or you can scroll until something inspires you. There's athletics, there's scholarships, there's the Student Emergency Fund, there's the Green Revolving Fund that we talked about last break. The funds leaderboard right now is unrestricted, sits at the top. Student Emergency Fund is in at number 2, Green Revolving Fund. And then other please specify is number 4.
Right. So people are making their own choices. That is fantastic.
It's fantastic. And women's lacrosse is doing well right now. So
all right.
Yeah.
That's
so
great.
If you want to support any of those things, smash that Give Now button. Or if you're like, wait a minute, where's my favorite thing? Make a gift and help them rise up to the top.
There it is. There it is. And what we need is 800 folks to decide to make a gift to une today. By the end of today, by midnight, although it's exciting to try to be the last person, I encourage you to not do that for our health and safety.
Yes.
But yes, by midnight tonight, we're looking for 800 donors to unlock a phenomenal challenge that our trustees have made, a $10,000 gift that will go to une once 800 people have made a gift today, by the end of today, for Giving Day. We also have another awesome challenge, speaking of our trustees and our donor, Ryan, focusing on new donors. So if you have never ever made a gift to une, this is the day you should totally do it, because your gift will be matched 1-to-1. So that means that you give $50 and $50 will follow that gift. So perhaps women's lacrosse, you made your first gift to women's lacrosse, the same amount will be matched and head over to women's lacrosse. So you can really make an impact on some of your favorite programs today. So we encourage you to do that. And then I think there's some other fun challenges. Tara, if you want to chat about those.
Yeah, there's, there is my favorite one. Because I am a part-time adjunct CAS staff, that's College of Arts and Sciences. Dean Jonathan Millen has said that he will take a wintry plunge into the Saco. Technically, it's a spring plunge because it's happening this Friday, but we all know what Maine is like until, like August. It feels like winter. So every cast, I don't know what number we're looking for that, but 150. I know
150 alumni, students, faculty, professional staff, all under the College of Arts and Sciences. Please make that gift. And Dean Millen and some special friends who we may be hearing about from in just a few minutes. maybe jumping into the Saco River with him?
Well, and I can tell you, we only need 149.
Oh,
Because I made mine. So
because
and
you
there's-
have gone in and done your part.
I'm
Fantastic.
guessing there's more than me that's done that, because this is a good time. We also have a challenge to Westbrook College alumna. If we get to 125 Westbrook College alumni, a wonderful Westbrook donor will give an additional $15,000 if we can get to
That's
that
awesome.
125, which is fantastic and very, very generous.
Yes, it's wonderful. And Westbrook alums and men and women, please jump in, because that would be the largest number of Westbrook donors on Giving Day. So we know you can do it, and this donor knows you can do it. So looking forward to having you jump in there. And speaking of jumping in, what we'd love to share with you is Dr. Charles Tilburg is going to give us a tour of the Marine Science Center, the Arthur P. Girard Marine Science Center, and share with you some of our marine programs. You know, just saying that before we were talking about friends swimming with Dean Millen. Well, don't you think Charles looks like he might want to cool off and jump into the Saco on Friday?
I think so.
So let's see and take a walk through the Arthur P. Girard Marine Science Center with Dr. Charles Tilburg.
Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Tilburg, and I'm the Academic Director of the School of Marine and Environmental Programs and the Director of the Arthur P. Girard Marine Science Center, and I'm going to show you around today. So this is the lobby of the Marine Science Center, and I want you to see that we have all kinds of things. We've got a pygmy sperm whale up on suspended from the ceiling. Behind it we have a picture of what the pygmy sperm whale used to look like. But let me take you downstairs, and I can show you some of the amazing labs and creatures that we have here in the Marine Science Center. So the School of Marine and Environmental Programs houses about 450 students and about 30 faculty and staff. This is the headquarters for the School of Marine and Environmental Programs. Most of our labs are taught right within this building, and it has some of the most amazing creatures that you're going to see. And the first one that I want to show you is Harvey, or AKA banana split. Harvey is a lobster that is a bicolored lobster. On one side, he is yellow, and on the other side, he's the normal color for a lobster. The yellow is due to a genetic modification equivalent of lobster conjoined twins. And so this is literally two lobsters. You can see one yellow claw and one normal colored claw is literally two lobsters combined together. They take all of their marine science laboratory courses in. And right now, this one is prepped for a molecular and microscope lab, MAR 220. This is going to set our students up for the ability to understand the genetics and the molecular mechanics of marine organisms. I'm going to introduce you to our most famous resident of the entire Marine Science Center. Her name is Banana, and she's a little bit shy, but she is a yellow lobster. And if you look here, you can see her. She's going to hide from us because she is not very social. But we got her about a year and a half ago from a lobsterman who found her, and at the time she had no claws. But as she molted, she got larger and larger claws, and so now she's able to defend herself, and we are going to expect her to be able to venturing out more and more as she feels more and more comfortable in her new environment. One more lobster that I want to show you is one of the most beautiful lobsters you're ever going to meet. And I don't think you're going to disagree with me. His name is Rocky, and he is our mascot, in that he is a blue lobster. And again, we think that this is a genetic mutation. And he's molted a couple times, and each time he still has this wonderful blue color. And this is exciting for a couple different reasons. One, it's just neat. But the other is that this is a fantastic way for our students to study the genetics of marine organisms. So it's both an inspiration, but it's also literally a study organism for us to understand better how genetic mutations happen in marine life. Now I'm going to show you my absolute favorite room in the entire building. And this is give to a pet store, but more importantly, they're learning how to raise a relatively difficult to raise animal. So our students are gaining all kinds of experience on raising one of the most charismatic animals that you're ever going to see in the ocean. And if you look, there's all kinds of different colors and shades of these magnificent animals. And so my hope through this is that your donations are going to be able to support our students to take care of animals like this, learn more about the marine environment, and become wonderful stewards of the fantastic thing which is the ocean. So I urge all of you to 1-2-give-blue.
Go.
All right, huh?
Yay!
Such a great place. So many wonderful opportunities down there I say down there because actually I should share, Tara and I are actually on the Portland campus doing this program. So down there, of course, is in Biddeford, where we are so lucky to have that location right on the Saco River, and our marine science programs just benefit the students there, benefit so much from being able to have some awesome hands-on research. And
right there at the edge of the Saco River, which, Amy?
Yes, also such a benefit to people who want to jump in there in March. And I forgot to share, in addition to Jonathan and I don't know, maybe Dr. Tilburg, maybe, Rick Forrest of the class of 1970, apparently his junior year, made a bet with a classmate that for $25, who would jump in first in the spring, after the winter, who would jump in the Saco first. And Rick won and got in first. So he is renewing that challenge to his classmates and to the class of 1971. 50 of those classmates to give $50 to Giving Day, and Rick Forrest will join, probably not on Friday, but he will join in the jump in the Saco River. So you heard it here, St. Francis Knights. You want Rick Forrest to jump in a river? Have you been longing for him to do that? Here's your chance. So jump in, please send Rick swimming.
Back in the day, it only cost you $25, but
right.
Given inflation, I think you're still getting a good deal.
I think you are getting a good deal.
Just a reminder, we're looking for 800 donors today before midnight tonight. Please don't wait until the last minute. We'll all have heart attacks over here. 800 donors before midnight tonight to unlock a fabulous gift from une trustees, $10,000. Got a bunch of other challenges going on. If you've never given, or if you haven't given in a while, that money will be matched, which is fantastic. We have got so much going on. We have to take a break and count some donations, but we'll be back at 3 o'clock. Is there anything else we need to say before we?
I think www.une.edu/one2giveblue is where you need to go. And please come back and join us at 3. We'll be talking with Lindy Kelly of the Strength and Conditioning, as well as getting a glimpse into a day in the life of a UNE student. So we look forward to seeing you back here at 3. 1, 2.
Give blue.